Sarah from Japan, and welcome back to another lesson in cooking. Today I'm going to introduce to you a funky food, a Japanese funky food called nattou. What is nattou? Well, nattou is fermented beans, fermented as in they're moldy. Okay, so this is a pack of nattou, and you open it up and this is what it looks like before you put the stuff in. And it comes with this, this sweet kind of soy sauce diluted with something else, and some Japanese mustard, which is really spicy. Okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to open up, we're just going to combine two packs today. Normally you make it in the pack, but I'm going to divvy this up among my family, so I'm going to just put this in a bowl, okay? And look at this. Can you see the action? You see the slimy action here? Okay, when you touch it, it goes like that. It's all stringy and sticky, and it looks like a snail trail. Okay, and it won't even come out of the box, see? That's how slimy it is. So, the smell, kind of smells like a garbage can. Okay, and, at first it's not very appealing, but, after you get used to it, it's actually pretty good. If you put it with rice, put it inside rice and you roll it up and cool it, it tastes kind of like peanuts. Okay. Alright, so, hold on while I stir this over here. I'm making tonight's stir-fried pork with oyster sauce and soy sauce. Okay. So that's for tonight's dinner, and I have a lot in this, I think I made a little bit too much. I have a lot in this pan here. So, I'm kind of waiting for that to totally cook here. It's almost completely done. There's a lot here, so I'm going to add some salt now. This is not really my focus, but you get to see this anyway since I'm in the middle of that. Okay. And I want to put a lot of salt in here because there's a lot of this, okay? And that's probably good. Alright, so it gets, the sodium gets diluted by the water in the vegetables, and so that's why you need to add a lot of salt. Especially if you're making this much. Well, you know, we can always eat this tomorrow with the in-laws. So now I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. Well, actually, I'm going to add some pepper for taste. Some soy sauce. So, stir that in there. Don't want it too strong though. So after I add a little bit of sesame oil here, give it some aroma. I don't want too much because this is quite strong. I don't really like too much of that. And now for the oyster sauce. Taste. This is actually not a Japanese dish, it's a Chinese dish. So it's called hoi koro. Hoi koro. Like that. So it's Chinese. Alright. And I don't want it to be too spicy. You know, too salty for the kids, and so I'm going to make, I think this is probably good. A little more soy sauce for, not, actually maybe a little more this for flavor. And I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it up. More oyster sauce. Not too much, don't want it too strong. And I'm looking at the coloring here. And that's how I determine whether or not, you know, this has enough flavoring. I'm looking at the color here. I'm going to add a little cornstarch. That's kind of tough. to stir quickly with this because, as you know, cornstarch sets pretty fast. I just want it a little bit thicker than it is, but not too thick. Because it's a little bit watery right now. So I just want to thicken the consistency up just a little bit. There we go. Sauce here. Did you hear the phone ring?
Huh?
Did the phone ring?
What phone?
Did the phone ring?
No.
No? It was my imagination. Did you hear the phone ring?
No.
We're waiting for a phone call from my mother-in-law about my father-in-law's surgery because he was supposed to have that done today. And he was supposed to finish at 5 o'clock, and it's almost 6. Oh, actually, I think she said 4, but still, it's almost 6 o'clock, and so I'm a little bit, concerned about that, He's getting his brain tumors removed. It's not open knife surgery, so, it's gamma knife surgery, which is not a knife at all. It's a radiation beam that's sent to the tumors to radiate and roast them so that they will become inactive. It kills the cells off. Okay, so that's that. I don't know how well that is, but let's look at this. Tonight we also have grilled sardines. These are grilled sardines. Okay, with salt on there. And now back to our nattou. Okay, so this is our nattou, and we want to add, my husband likes soy sauce over these because he doesn't like really the taste of it, so I'm going to add soy sauce. Stay right there, Meg. Okay, so I'm going to put some soy sauce and some mustard. My husband likes the tube of mustard better. I think it's stronger, so I'm going to put some Japanese mustard in here. Japanese mustard is far stronger than your ordinary American mustard. I mean, it is like really strong. That's probably too much. Wow, that's too much. Alright, and I'm going to mix it really good, like this. Look at the slime! Look at the slime! Are you getting the slime, Meg?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to add what is called seaweed. This is a special type of seaweed. It's different from yesterday's seaweed. This is called aonori. Aonori, which is dried paper seaweed. You know, you get the paper seaweed for wrapping sushi and stuff. The dried paper seaweed sheets that are black. Well, this is the kind of, before they bake it, it looks like this, and this is dried seaweed that they've chopped up. And you add that to the mixture, and then you just stir that again like this, like so. Okay? And they love their nattou. And the trick is they say you're supposed to stir 100 times, but I think like 50 is fine. If, it's not slimy enough unless you do it like 50 times or something. So check out the slime, man. Woo! And it is super sticky and like a slug trail. You know how if you step on a slug and you try to wipe it off with a wet cloth, how it gets worse? Well, it's the same with this when you wash dishes. You gotta use hot water because it gets slimier when you try to wash it with cold water. So it sounds really gross and it looks really gross, but it tastes really good.
Yeah.
You say yeah, Megami? You like it? Okay, so that is ready.
Ooh.
Look at that. Close up of that, Meg. Ooh. All right, I challenge you to try that. All right, and today's cameraman was Megami. All right, take a bow, sweetheart. Take a bow. Take a bow. A curtsy. Alright, and at our feet, when we're cooking, is the dog. You know, it's so dangerous for her to be down there, but it's is always down there anyway when I'm trying to cook. And she fell asleep in Megumi's blanket. Okay, say goodbye, Megumi!
Bye.
My son over there is reading a comic book. Goodbye, Nikki! Goodbye! Bye!